Now you've met Andrew Ryan, the bloody king of Rapture. Now find your way to emergency access.
Going to the big game tonight? I heard Ryan's Raiders are playing.
No way, Jim. It's not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas's bandits are everywhere.
Hold on a second there. Remember what Andrew Ryan says. If you do that, the bandits win. Take your family to Fort Frolic and Arcadia. Go out and shop. It's the Rapture way of life.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once. But Dr. Steinman was very attentive. He told me that once the scar tissue was gone, he was gonna fix me right up, make me prettier than any girl I've ever seen. He's sweet, all right. And so interested in my case.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
The finest?
Keep away from my patients!
Make your blasted manners! Run away! You people will never amount to anything!
Breathe!
Idiotic! Clean that up, you little nothing!
Idiot!
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we plinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Security alert is in progress. Access is limited for the time being. We appreciate your...
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place. But I don't expect him to hand it to you out of the milk of human kindness. Steinman ain't that kind, and frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human. Now you've wrapped the monkey cage. Here they come.
Help me find this patient girl!
Free markets, free will, free men.
You promised me pretty, Steinman. You promised me pretty. Now look at me. Look at me!
You keep an eye peeled for Steinman. The daft bastard set up shop in the surgery wing. You want to find him? Just follow the blood.
Adam presents new problems for the profession. As your tools improve, so do your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take on a ward or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
On the surface. Remember, all them machines will short out right and proper if you hit them with electrovolts.
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement.
German prison camp. Only 16 years old when I realized I have love for science. German doctor, he make experiments. Sometimes he makes scientific error. I tell him of this error,
Hey fella,
and this
don't you
make
want
him
to take
angry.
a walk with me?
But then he asks, how can a child know such a thing? I tell him sometimes I just know. Then why tell me? Well, I said if you are going to do such things, at least you should do them properly.
Oh, darling.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
Now look at this jump.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Kill your cravings in the Circus of Value. Welcome to the Circus of Value.
It has been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
Yes. Arrange for this one to be taken to the morgue. It's a standard procedure!
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
Security cameras. I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their out. Never mind your own needs. Welcome to the Circus of Value. Think of the needs. Kill your cravings in the Circus of Value. How many catastrophes were launched with the word yourself? It's the king and country crowd, like torch of destruction. Make it ancient lie which has changed humanity into an endless cycle of guilt and sin.
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your matter, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
You're not one of us!
Can I murder you?
You're stealing, I know it!
This is our place! Ours!
Not in this house!
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. The security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
With genetic modifications, beauty is no longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation. Do we fulfill?
Why do we have two eyes? Is there some law that says we must? Two arms, two legs, two ears, two breasts.
I'm not finished! Not finished!
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery. Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter. I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach the little sisters.
Oh, darling, 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 you shouldn't.
I heard that.
Where are you going?
The bottom of the ocean is awesome, but it can also be a dangerous place. Any leak is a bad one. Report any
Welcome to the Circus of Values!
vulgar little tramp! We can see you, you know. Me, good Lord! The blood! The blood! It won't work for long. Parasite! For nothing!
German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me Das Wunderkind, a wonder child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Sejong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullets, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time. Sejong just get new idea for plasmid.
Babies the most. They come out. Doctor.
You're crawling! You're sick!
Must have taken the B-grade plasmid. Right. That's good genes.
Welcome to the circus of value. What is the greatest lie? What is the greatest obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind?
Time for a nap, sweet angel.
I'm opening you up!
All in with light and surgical savings will happily work out an affordable payment plan for any major procedure. Potentially terminal illnesses won't wait until payday. Should you?
How can I help you if you won't come to me?
I'm covered in its filth.
disgusting!
No, guys! He'll ruin everything! Get him! Have your harpies tear him to bits! What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That one, too fat! This one, too tall! This one, too symmetrical! And now, what's this goddess? An intruder! He's ugly! 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 Look at you! Here he is!
Seaman on everything! Everything!
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach the little sister.
Like the sound of that. Somebody there! Halt! What?
Sounds like another tunnel collapse. Welcome to Rapture, the world's fastest growing pilot joke. It's a little one. Here's your chance to get some Adam.
It's just you and me and all the tasty Adam I can drink.
Stay away from her, or it is you who will be shot next.
Easy now, Doctor. He's just looking for a wee bit of Adam. Just enough to get by.
I'll not have him hurt my little ones.
It's okay, lad. That's not a child. Not anymore, it ain't. Dr. Tenenbaum saw to that.
Bitte do not hurt her. Have you not?
Aye, that's a pretty sermon coming from the ghoul who cooked up them creatures in the first place. Took Find little girls and turn them into that, didn't you? Listen to me, boyo. You won't survive without the Adam those things are carrying. Are you prepared to trade your life, the lives of my wife and child, for Tenenbaum's little Frankenstein?
Here! There is another. Use this. Free them from their torment. I will make it to be worth your while. Somehow.
The path of the righteous is not always easy, yes. The reward will become clear in time. Be patient.
Tenenbaum's playing you for a sap. Those things may look like wee little girls, but looks don't make it so. You need all the Adam you can get to survive. If you cross paths with another of them gatherer's garden machines, make sure you pick up a new plasmid or two. That's if the price ain't too dear, of course.
In the garden we are growing, many changes will be flowing. If you wanna be amazing, see the flowers we are raising.
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cell. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenenbaum said. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your eye on the parasite.
You're ready now. It's time to take on one of them big daddies. It won't be easy, but it's the only way to get to the little sisters and the Adam they carry.
Hey, look.
Any leak is a bad
Thank you.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Not only are those little girls veritable atom factories, they're nearly indestructible. They regenerate any wounded flesh with stem versions of the dead cells. But their relationship with the implanted slugs is symbiotic. If you harvest the slug, the host will die. So you see, it's not like killing, Tenant Omsek. It's more like removing a terminal patient from life support.
Are you almost back to emergency access? Come through as soon as you get there. You got Ryan's eye now. You won't hear him coming, but he'll be there before you know it.
What's the matter, Mary? You look like you.
I'm the goddamn doctor! Promise to do no harm.
Security alert deactivated. Thank you for your patience.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did. Come through to Port Neptune now. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand.